Hi, yo, Dr. Lulu here. Happy Tuesday. It's 12 noonish, so of course I'm going live to talk about the coming out process because why not? So if you've been following me the last several days, really since the beginning of April-ish, we've been talking about the process of coming out. So hi, gays. I decided to say that this morning. Good morning, gays. So we're going to continue the conversation about coming out, what it means, what it doesn't mean, and all the things. So today's topic is, do I have to come out at all? Great question. Great question. And yesterday I was a guest on a podcast, and we talked a little bit about how this gentleman is a bisexual young man, and he's married to a woman who happens to be Nigerian, and basically one of the consequences of that is the girl's parents have completely gone non-contact. The girl's parents are typical Nigerians. They are staunch Christians. The father is a pastor. The mother is the first lady. It's very common in Nigeria. Almost every family has a pastor, or if they don't have one already, they're going to be having one soon. It's a very toxic situation when it comes to Christianity and the gays. So today's question is, do I have to come out at all? So my name is Dr. Lulu. If you didn't know, I am a pediatrician by training. I'm also a life coach who works exclusively with the LGBTQ plus community as an emotional support person, as a realist person, as a voice of reason, as a safe space to process your thoughts, as a safe space to navigate life, right? So we accept clients anywhere from age, I think we said 12 and up. We also work with their parents and their family members who would like to support them but are looking for a place for support. We also have a list of resources on our website. Our website is drlulu'spridecorner.com. And we also help physicians, because I'm a physician, so we also help physicians to become more affirming for their patients. So if you're on my page later today, you will see a reel that I'm going to be making on Instagram talking about the three things physicians can do to enforce an affirming environment in their office. Because the truth is, you are the leader of your office. And actually, I said to ChatGPT today, I said, as the Christians like to say, as for me and my family, we'll follow the rules, serve the Lord, I think. So I said, the doctor can say, as for me and my practice, we will affirm our patients. And so how do they do that? So that's going to be a reel I'm going to do later on today. But for now, the question we're trying to answer is, should I come out at all? A lot of queer people get to this crossroad. Should they come out at all? So if you've been following, you will see that we've been talking about how do you know you're ready to come out? How do you know you're even queer? And then, should you come out at all? So my answer is always going to be the answer of a coach. The first question is, what would you like to do? So you can't really ask me if you can come out. The most important thing is that your safety matters first, right? So what would you like to do? Would you like to come out? If so, let's talk about it. The first thing to remember is that your safety comes first, and your safety is more important to me and to all those who love you than your coming out. That's the truth. Your safety is most important. So you don't have to come out at all if you want Dr. Lulu to give you an answer. But I can also say in the same vein, you can come out, right? But the most important thing is, are you ready for the consequences that are going to happen if and when you do? So, what does coming out mean? What is coming out? So coming out is twofold, right? The first thing is coming out to yourself. So if that question is, should I come out at all? Number one, have you come out to yourself? Do you know that you are indeed queer? Have you been able to say to yourself, I am queer without shaking? I am queer with your full chest. And then the second thing is coming out to the outside world, which if you know me, then you know I prefer to say inviting the outside world in? Do you even tell anybody? And then who do you tell? So at the end of the day, the answer is it depends. It depends on how old you are. Are you still 100% under your parents' roof? Is it safe there? Psychologically for you, emotionally for you, physically for you. Is it safe? Because if it's not safe in your parents' home, I'm going to say as your queer auntie, you don't need to come out to anybody in that house if it's not safe. As your rich queer auntie, right? You can just come out to yourself. Now, if you have friends who are queer, who are also affirming, if you have friends who are not queer, who are also affirming, you can always come out to them. But you have to ask yourself some deep questions. What is your why? What is the reason why you want to come out? Is it to declare it into the open? Is it to begin dating who you like to date? Is it so you can be out as an ally? Because sometimes people forget that members of the community also need to be allies. So as members of the community, we are also charged with allyship. So are you trying to come out so you can be an ally? You know, what are your reasons? So the first one is, do you want to come out because you're done staying in the closet? Do you want to come out because you want to begin to, that's the same thing, living out loud? Maybe you want to start dating, you want to start doing other things. Or are you trying to come out because you want to become an out ally? One of the things I say, this is Dr. Lulu, is that most intense allies are closeted gays. Just like I say, most intense homophobes are closeted gays. So gays actually like the majority. This is just Dr. Lulu saying. I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying. A lot of people have come. When I asked that question on Threads one time, somebody was like, I am 100% ally and I'm 100% straight. I said, good, because we need our straight allies as well, right? But members of the community also need to be allies for members of the community. So there's self-allyship, self-acceptance, self-affirmation, right? And then there's allyship for the other people. And remember that you're coming out, your life as an out queer person could be the only book that someone else is going to read who is in the closet, who has not decided which direction they're going to go yet. So the answer to the question is, it depends. Honestly, it depends on multiple things. Are you ready? Is you ready, right? Do you fully understand what could happen? That it could go perfectly well. All your dreams will come true. Everybody will come rally around you and be supportive 50% of the time. Or it could not go well the other half of the time, right? We don't know yet. So should I even come out is a question that you should be asking yourself. Now, why am I doing these? Why am I doing these lives? I'm doing these lives because on April 21, I'm going to be doing a live webinar. The webinar is titled To Come Out or Not, 3 Things You Should Know Before You Decide. So if you're watching this on the live or if you're watching it on the replay and you would like to join us, the link is in my bio. You can also just DM me the word ready and I'll send you the link. Or maybe you know someone that may need that webinar, I don't know. But the point is, that's why I'm doing this. So every month we're going to have a different theme and we're going to teach on something different. This month we're talking to the queer people. Next month we'll talk to parents. The month after we'll talk to physicians, and we'll just kind of keep rotating like that. So should I even come out? It depends. What do you want? What is your goal, right? What do you want? What do you desire? What is your goal? Why do you want to come out? If you ask me, I wanted to come out because I was done pretending to be heterosexual when I was not heterosexual. I didn't want to pretend anymore. And I wanted to be free to date who I wanted to date, or to, I don't know, advocate for who I wanted to advocate without people looking at me kind of funny. Well, why is she all for the gays because I'm one of them, you know? So the answer to the question is, it depends. That's my own honest answer. Obviously, the answer could differ depending on who you're talking to. But my own answer will be, it depends. Have you been able to come out to yourself? Have you been able to accept yourself? Are you able to affirm yourself on a daily basis as a queer person? Number two, do you have a safe space to process it? If you don't, that's what my practice is for. Dr. Lulu's Pride Corner is open so that if you need to process it, you can come to us. And then the third thing is, yeah, I mean, I think that's it. I probably mentioned you have to go back and rewind and see. So if you'd like to join us on April 21, please come. It's going to be at 6 p.m., be about an hour. And let's talk about the process of coming out. Why not, when, who you can invite in, who you cannot, and all that good stuff. All right, so again, today's topic was, do I have to come out at all? And my answer to you is, it depends. Do you want to come out? What's your heart's desire? Why do you want to come out? Have you done that math? Have you asked yourself that question? Are you aware of the fact that it could be dangerous for some people to come out? And then again, you may be in luck and have an affirming family anyway. How old are you? Do you have support system? If you get kicked out, what's going to happen? If you're an older person, an adult, a parent, what's going to happen with your spouse? What about your children? What about your co-workers? What about your employers, right? Those are all questions that you need to ask yourself before you decide if you want to come out at all. I was out, I don't know what's going on back there. I was out as an adult. I was out when I was in the Air Force, you know. But now that I work for myself, I'm definitely out. So, yeah. So think about it. If you have any questions, type them in the comment section below. If you have any comments, send me a message me. If you'd like to join us on the 21st of April, let me know. I'll make sure that happens. Okay. I will see you all later. Please share this video if you know anybody that might need it. My name is Dr. Lulu. If you have any questions, you can call me 802-768-1180. All right. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.